everybody, my name is Trisha and I'm going to paint the Washington Avenue Bridge today, and you can follow along. I want to let you know that we're going to start out with the primary colors, which is red, blue, and yellow. And in addition, I'm just going to add some browns and some other yellow hues, and then of course I have white paint. So you want to make sure you at least start with those to get things started in the process. Also, we need some different brushes. We need kind of a bigger brush, a medium-sized brush, and then a smaller brush at minimum to pull this off. Also, you need a little cup of water because you'll need that to clean your brushes in between so they don't get muddy. And then you'll also need some paper towels as well. And then you'll need the image. So I'm going to have the image. I'm going to pop that up for just a second here. So either have that printed out or up on your computer screen, and that's what I'm going to do, is work from it so you can kind of follow that process along with me. Okay, so basically we have a canvas here, and what I like to do is break up the space. So I think about how I want to lay out my composition. The size of this canvas is 12 inches by 24 inches. And what's nice is that it actually matches the photograph that we've chosen to paint pretty well in terms of dimensions. So it should fit pretty nicely within that little space. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start kind of laying out the composition to begin. Okay, and as I start this, I want to be really strategic, just kind of thinking about how I'm going to split up the canvas here. Looking at my midsection, I want to have kind of the bottom of the bridge start about right here. So I'm going to just kind of put my points on the canvas. And I usually start with a darker paint. I'm using my brown to do this. All right, so as I break up the space, I want to think about it in terms of shapes. I want to lay down the shapes of the skyline and of the bridge. I want to think about the areas that are darker and the areas that are lighter. I also want to think about color, and I want to think about the color of the river and think about that in terms of a shape. And then, of course, we've got the grassy area and the different trees and vegetation to go along with it. So you want to incorporate that and start just filling in the entire space of the canvas. And making sure to be impressionistic with your brush strokes. You don't want your piece to get too stagnant. You want to make sure that there's some nice flow. That's the whole reason behind painting and using a paintbrush, so that you can get a nice, beautiful flow, impressionistic flow with all the different colors that you're working with. And then as you lay down the final touches, you want to make sure that you really think about the picture that you're looking at. Where are the light areas? Where are the dark areas? What are my darkest colors? What are my lightest colors when I'm putting them down on the canvas? And slowly but surely, your piece starts to come alive when you focus on the light areas and the dark areas and using the appropriate paint to pull that off. Before you know it, your image comes alive.